In the late 80s, there was a column in the Saturday Nation called The Whispers. It was written by a guy from my home county called Wahome Mutahi. May his soul rest in peace. And in that story that was very interesting every Sunday, he was there, his wife was Thatcher, and the children were called the Urbanites. So all those people who believe the future is urban, then they should be urbanites or desire to be urbanites. So when I say the future is urban, if already you live in the urban center, you say, I'm an urbanite. If you don't and you aspire to live in the urban center, you say, I'll be an urbanite. The future is urban. Thank you very much. Kumbe, you are all urbanites. I think I'm the only fellow from the village. This meeting takes place a few days after we hosted the second session of the UN Habitat Assembly in Nairobi on sustainable housing and urban development. This important convening also happens when at least a third of our population is living in urban areas, resulting in new and expansion of existing towns. It is too a moment that the country is deeply engaged in a debate on funding affordable housing. On the other hand, the government has rolled out construction of housing units in major cities and towns across the country. Distinguished guests, the robust discussion of this gathering has resulted in the adoption of key resolutions. We welcome the resolutions because they will inform our framework for sustainable urbanization. For sustainable housing as envisioned by Agenda 2030 of the United Nations, the Ruto administration will review and harmonize legal frameworks to streamline urbanization.